Hey guys, this is Lazarus and today I'm gonna talk about Mueller and Tsubasa, the new Super Dream Collection characters. It's gonna be awesome. As you can see, I glued up my World Cup. It's missing some parts, but it's better than it was, you know. If you wanna see how it looked, look at the last stream. I mean, it was just lying there, completely helpless. I'm gonna drop in some glue here, I know what. Before I do start though, don't forget to press the like button and subscribe if you didn't. That helps the channel a lot. Thank you. Let's go. But first, do you want to create your dream team with 50% discounts or 20% or 30% discounts? Yes, you do. All you need to do is install App Gallery from Huawei. App Gallery is an official application store for Huawei devices. It's available for all Android devices and PC with emulators. Here players can enjoy the exclusive content and gifts, special in-game events, competitions and rewards. You can join their Discord too. On their Discord you will be made aware of about every single promotion that is happening right now, so you can take advantage of it. So basically, what are you waiting for? You can save yourself a lot of money. Just do it, you know, just do it. All the links are in the description of the YouTube video and the stream.
Back to you, Nancy.
Okay, so Tsubasa comes with a team skill that gives every Japanese player 23% and a chance maker as a passive, which is excellent as always. He can adjust the position of one player within a certain range to pass to when selecting a pass destination in a matchup. Please be aware you cannot use that in corners, because if you could use that in corners, that would be ridiculous with the special pass skill and stuff, you know. So special skills are La Coruña, whatever. I'm gonna call it La whatever because this is absolutely ridiculous. 535 momentum, snowboard dribble 475. He needs 5 hours to execute that snowboard dribble, so when you are using it you can actually, you know, if you have some chores to do in the house or something, you know, execute that dribble and do it. Flying drive pass, so that's his best pass, I guess. Hidden skills are bond with 3 or more skill type players that gives everyone 3%, and another bond with 3 or more skill type players that debuffs your opponent by 3%. So first, like, we expected a lot more bonds from this guy, right? So it's kind of weird that they gave him only 6 total when you can actually have players now that give 7.5, 7 and stuff like that. It's crazy, even more. Yeah, I mean, it's not broken, which is good. You know, fear of potential, the lower the stamina is, the higher the stat boost, maximum of 15%. Tenacity, so he can use a special skill with normal force if stamina is 1 or higher, which goes great with fear of potential. And dribble range and hands, so after a successful dribble, he will cover 5 times more distance, which is extremely helpful. And you know, can make your opponent think what the hell you're gonna do next. When we look at his raw stats, so without any passives active, so that is his full stamina version, we are seeing at this one. So full stamina, he is a 69 passer.
Just shut up, you're a virgin.
87.9 shooter on the ground, 88.3 on a volley, and 80.1 on an overhead kick. When you look at these keepers today, like, especially if most of them are gonna use Genzo, he's not gonna do anything there. 69 pass.
You're a virgin.
72.712, 63.5 tackle, and 65.5 interception. Not bad, not bad. Obviously, you know, it would be nice if you pass this guy, pass a couple of times, and then just to make him more relevant. When you do so, and when he has 20% or lower stamina, this is how he looks. So obviously a great dribbler, great ground shooter, great overhead, good great great volley, good overhead, great passer, 83.612, which is better because of the better special skill. 73 tackler and 75.3 interceptor, which is all around really nice. So in the middle, somewhere in the middle, you know, if he has like half stamina, just cut that shit in half and you will get that numbers. But the thing is with this guy, like, we all expect, like, we miss that Tsubasa, you know, we miss that Tsubasa a lot. So we basically, every one of us used that that red one. It was Next Dream Tsubasa or something, it doesn't matter. So basically we used him because personally I like the design of him. He had penalty area master, mid area master, and He's a chance maker too, and has dribble range and hands, which is extremely helpful, you know. So you can actually, the thing with this combination, dribble range and hands and chance maker, which made that other Tsubasa so ridiculous in some situations, because you can actually pass that guy in a one matchup and your opponent is like, oh my god, if he dribbles, he's in the box. And if he passes, he's gonna chance maker someone in the box. So this Tsubasa with this combination gives your opponent a lot of headaches, you know. And this guy will do the same. He's obviously stronger than that other Tsubasa. He's a debuffer though, so. But you know what? If you have to choose between that Tsubasa and this Tsubasa, obviously this is the choice. I would compare this guy to Diaz. When you use Diaz as an attacking midfielder, because Diaz as an attacking midfielder has full power gauge up, right? When he scores, he has fiery potential, tenacity, and dribble range and hands. His numbers are really close to this Tsubasa, all around, like really close, and basically this guy has chance maker, and that Diaz has ignore player type. Ignore player type is extremely helpful. the spectrum of which teams you can use Diaz is off the charts, and it's with this Tsubasa too. He doesn't need a lot. He needs only 3 skill type players, whatever, non-Japanese, Japanese, so it's very, very awesome. 3 bond, 3 debuff basically makes him fitable in bond teams, debuff teams. Like, he can be basically used anywhere. He can be used as a guy that gives you an option for a hybrid team at the start. I mean, obviously it's not the best, but thing is, with chance maker and dribble range of hands, it's Tsubasa, and he gives a lot of players, other players, options to use 1-2s and stuff like that. So, like Misaki, Tsubasa is always nice to have, and we needed meta Tsubasa. All of us expected a full-on broken Tsubasa who's just gonna rule everything. Oh my god, I forgot about this. Look at this. Yeah, let's go. Look at the lights. Obviously he's not like that, but he is very, very usable and really nice. I like him. His shoot has like 1 second. Doesn't lose momentum when used to shoot from a tight angle. Okay, that's not perfect, but you know, it's fine. It kinda gives him that option to use him on the sides, which is really helpful for chance maker and the dribble range of hands to make chances on the sides, just so he can, you know, dribble someone and fly across the field. 1-2 will 1-2. He has a lot of 1-2 options with more players in the game, so that makes him a great side attacking midfielder. The thing is, this Tsubasa with full stamina is not someone you should be afraid of. So yeah, I mean. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing with this Tsubasa. In a debuff team, in the start of the match, like if you completely debuff your opponent and he doesn't have any shields, you're fine. I mean, you're fine. This guy will be plenty strong at the start. Just match him up with an agility one and you're fine. But yeah, he's not something like completely and utterly broken. He fits the rest of the meta beasts we have today, and that's great. That's everything we need from Tsubasa to fit there. So just so we don't have to use the red one. And that's basically it. I like this guy. I like the design of this guy. He could be better, but I'm glad he's not better, because he would break the game if he was better. Imagine if he was like 10k stronger on everything. Like, I expected that basically. I thought it's gonna be like that, but I'm basically happy he is not like that. A whole lot of skills, defensive, offensively, he looks good. He doesn't have skill block, he doesn't have auto intercept, but he has chance maker and that dribble range of hands, which basically puts him right there in the, you know, meta with the important traits or hidden abilities he has. I'm gonna rate him 8.8. Why 8.8? I don't know. I could have wrote like 8.9, 8.7, 8.6. I wouldn't make a mistake there, because, you know, it's like that's why I wanted to do this rating system like more diverse, because it gives me more like options to basically give these guys. But 8.8 basically, he in the terms of numbers and stuff like that is 8.5, and you know 8.43, but because he's Tsubasa, because he like a lot of players depend on him, a lot of players shoots depend on him, and a lot of players 1-2s depend on him. He has a chance maker, dribble range, hands, he fits in every team, and 8.8. Yeah, I think that's really nice meta Tsubasa. That's exactly what we needed. So let's talk about Mueller right now. Mueller, as you can see, I added Genzo there, so can make comparisons between them. So I can make comparisons between them too. So Mueller comes with a team skill that gives every non-Japanese player 23%, and he has a long feed, which is extremely awesome. So when the goalkeeper kicks the ball to a teammate, he's gonna go to the farthest teammate on your side, which basically gives you a lot of options to organize your attacks and stuff like that. Because I don't know about you, but my goalkeepers like 90% of the time is just pass to the first defender there, and that gives you a lot of headaches most of the time, especially if your opponent pressures you. You know, sometimes you just have to spam shoots to get rid of the ball, you know. With a long feed, that's extremely one of the best hidden skills for or passives for a goalkeeper. Special skills are whatever. German Spirit, I'm gonna call him that. 520 momentum, which is the best catch available to Mueller. He has 415 stamina consumption, 510 Legend of the Phantom Keeper, right? Windmill catch 490 and double hammer 440. So windmill catch is whatever, because we have cheaper catches, but it's still one of my favorite catches in the game, even though it is one of the oldest. I love windmill catch. And we have double hammer. As I said, healing skills are bond with 3 or more agility type players that gives everyone 5%. He's a German player booster, so he gives them to 1%. I don't know, like, why they couldn't make this Mueller on par with the boosting like Genzo is. Like, if they are close in numbers, just give Mueller a non-Japanese player booster, or at least European player stats up 2%. Like Genzo has 2% to Japanese players, you know, which basically means he boosts himself up too by 2%. This guy boosts himself and only German players by 1, which is underwhelming. Master catcher, so he can catch the ball even if it breaks a catch, which means basically that when you see a goalkeeper, you know, that the ball bounces off his hands when he goes with a catch and it goes to the corner, your opponent, that's not gonna happen. So if a catch is successful, if a save is successful, he's every time gonna catch the ball. And he has a counter move for non-Japanese player. I mean, he's a non-Japanese player killer. I don't know why do they do that, like counter move. One player has the same passive, it's counter move, and another guy has same passive, it's non-Japanese player killer. Whatever, man. It's a non-Japanese player killer, so he's stronger by 15% versus non-Japanese players. As soon as I saw that, that was like, nah, man, you cannot make a super dream collection Mueller like that. You just can't. It's just so underwhelming, you know. It's ridiculous. It should have been like at least 10% full body stand, and that's it. Just give him like 10% full body stand, 5, 7, 8. If he had like 5% full body stand, he would be a lot more usable than now. Like, just replace this counter move shit with 5% full body stand. I mean, yeah. Raw is one of the strongest keepers in the game. 95.8, almost 96 catch. That's ridiculous. He's not even a bad puncher if you want to save some stamina, so he's 80 puncher, which is real nice. Versus non-Japanese players, he's a beast. obviously. He's 110 and 92 puncher, so he can basically do it all. The thing is, all of us, like in Tsubasa's case, expected a guy who's gonna be a god tier keeper, and he's not. The thing is, today in this meta we have keepers that are pretty much easy to kill all around. So I wouldn't give like advantage if who can you kill easier. Like in this meta you can easily kill Genzo because of the huge agility beasts we have, and in this meta you can easily kill Mueller too, because you have a lot of Japanese beasts that basically, you know, one beast that drops on my mind is Hyuga. Hyuga is just, this blue new Hyuga is just so meta, he is so ridiculous, and even though his agility, he doesn't have color advantage against this Mueller, he's just gonna straight up, you know, kill him. Because if you look at this Genzo, he is a 97 with full body stand, which basically goes even further because of the full body stand, you know, how it works in the game. It basically stacks up, and it's actually more powerful than it shows on a raw numbers. So I would give like, it's the same to kill Genzo or Mueller now. Basically, who fits your team better? And in most teams, I believe Genzo will fit better still, because he gives 2% to Japanese players. And that's it. There's a lot of Japanese players out there, and one of them is Hyuga, one of the best strikers in the game, and another one is Tsubasa. Obviously, you know, it's just ridiculous why he couldn't give like 2% to European players. I don't understand that. If he gave 2% to European players, I would say, okay, you know, go for it, that's great. But 1% and 1% to only German players, I mean, that's racist. That's racist, man. Come on, you cannot give Genzo 2% to Japanese players. That, like, the meta is flooded with Japanese players, and a non-Japanese player that is on par with him, you give 1% to Germans. We have a total of like 6 or 7 Germans. We have 50, 60, 70 Japanese players in the game. That's ridiculous. Okay, so obviously I'm not really happy with that, because I wanted Mueller to be god tier. Like, he didn't have to be god tier. He didn't have to be like Genzo's. When new Genzo is released, he breaks the game. He didn't have to be like that, because we all like to see more goals in the game, and we don't want to see the meta of the first Genzo that sucked. That just sucked so much. So this is better, obviously. Gives the game a lot of diversity. His raw power is stronger than raw power of Genzo, but you know, Genzo is a full body stand keeper, and that is one of the most diverse passives you can actually have in this game, and it stacks up in the game, which means it gives it a lot of value there too. So if those keepers were like released in some other meta, like, you would say like, oh, both of them suck. Why? Because you can easily kill both of them, right? You can easily kill Genzo today, you know, just shoot with Hyuga. Victorino, it's 65-70% chance to score every time. Like, the less stamina he has, you know, easier to kill him. As I saw the numbers of Mueller against Hyuga, it's like 65 or 70% chance to score on like Hyuga in his ass full stamina. So basically it's same, you know, it's the same. Thing is, you know, he has a constant power of 95, and Genzo will get weaker. So obviously when Genzo is drained, like half or below stamina, this Mueller is better. You know, it's just facts, it's just numbers. But, you know, when you have a broken team with broken defenders, you know how to pressure your opponent, you know how to score goals, you know how to create chances. It's gonna be tough to come close to your goal, and it's gonna be even tougher to actually take advantage of Genzo and basically drain him, you know what I mean? So if Mueller gives you an option to have a better defense, have a better all-around team, use Mueller. If Genzo gives you an option to have a better all-around team, then use the other guy. I saw a couple of you guys kill this Mueller for the Dreamfest one to give him this catch. That's not worth it. That's not worth it. You can just pull for Genzo or this Mueller and use him, and you're gonna be fine. I wouldn't go as far as giving that, because actually, as you can see here, so these are the numbers of the, you know, Dreamfest Mueller with that catch, and as you can see, it's not like, you know, it's not really awesome. It's good. It gives him more power, but yeah, I wouldn't go with that. You know, I would basically use this new Mueller instead of that one, just because of the memes. You know, what would I rate this guy? Obviously, he's not something we wanted. We wanted a god Mueller. In the same time, I'm happy and not happy that that happened, because you know, why I'm not happy, because Club always has an easy time to create a god Genzo that kills the game, and they always like have a hard time to actually make Mueller great. And Mueller is one of the best characters in the game. Personally, my dearest keeper in the game, in anime, and I love him. Just so you know, I might use him. We'll see. I think I'm gonna use him. I just love Mueller. 8 out of 10. Why 8 out of 10? Because he is on par with Genzo. He is the second best keeper in the game that can basically give you more diversity in team building and in things like that. So obviously, if you don't have Genzo, this is the best keeper you can have right now. No doubt about that. But the thing is, imagine Green Soremachi gets released on anniversary, which is not far-fetched. Like, all we need is Green Nita, Green Hyuga, the new Green Hyuga, or anyone Japanese that is green that can shoot the ball, like this new Tsubasa. This new Tsubasa can easily kill this Genzo. So all we need is a skill type nuker, and this Genzo, this Mueller is buried, just buried, because he is not gonna be good enough against Japanese players. Right now, he's just good enough to be on par, and I believe after anniversary, in just 1 month, he's gonna be below par. So that sucks. Yeah, 8 right now. It's 8. It's just gonna go drop rapidly, if you ask me. That's my opinion, and that's basically it. Like, usually you see me in Dream Collection, I pull. I'm not gonna pull, man. I don't see the use. I'm not, like, with my original account, I don't need these players, you know. I would love to have Mueller, but I have 600 DBs right now in my original account, and I'm just gonna save a lot. On the other account, I don't know, we don't need it. Tsubasa would be nice. Tsubasa would be really nice, so I think I'm gonna play with Tsubasa. But Mueller, I don't think so. We'll see. If I play Tsubasa, I'm just gonna use Genzo to boost Tsubasa and him, so whatever. But yeah, if you will go for these guys, good luck. If you got one of them and you wanted one of them, congratulations. And basically, that's about it. Have a great rest of your day, evening, whatever it is, morning, and see you on the later one. Today, I might stream some Ken Tsubasa Dream Team. We're gonna see. Probably I'm gonna have much bigger stream of Ken Tsubasa Dream Team in Monday. Monday is, I believe, when the Germans will be released, and then I might do the live analysis, and after that, like, we might play with them a bit, might even pull for them, I don't know, we'll see. So, have a great one, as I said, and see you later, bye bye.